Hey everyone, Shortomp here, and welcome to Metroid Prime! I am super excited to play this game. This is the first of 3 in the trilogy, and I'm gonna be playing all 3 games. And I've been waiting for this for a long time, and I'm super excited to finally get started on it. So, without further ado, let's actually get started on the game. So, as you can tell, this is a first-person shooter, and as a first-person shooter, there are, you shoot things. But this is a bit different from a normal first-person shooter because you've got the scan visor. And you need to scan everything in this game. Oh my gosh. There are so many things to scan, it's ridiculous. I'll be going over, like, certain things, like what you need to scan, but I'll go over that later when it's more applicable, but right now, the scanning function isn't super important. Other than you need it to activate certain things, which is a little weird because, like, there are things that you need to activate in order to progress with, like, you need to activate it using the scan visor. So I guess that means that Samus is somehow interacting with, like, the computer. Like, it has a cable and it goes in here and then it goes in there and then that somehow sends the signal to here. I don't know. But wow, the game actually had to prompt me. Jump, you stupid. Oh my god. Well, as you can tell, I'm still, even though I know what I'm doing with this game and I've played this game a lot, I'm still need work sometimes. But that's normal of me, isn't it? So anyway, this game's pretty straightforward, especially right now, because this is just more or less the tutorial area. Good lord. And right here is where things start to get a little interesting. So let's go ahead and scan that guy right there. And every time you hear that little recording to logbook jingle, that means that that was a required scan for getting 100% of the scans. So as far as I can remember, there are creatures, there's 2 types of lore, and then there's research. So, and there might be a 5th thing, but I'm not really sure. And essentially, you just need to scan all of that, and I'll be scanning the creatures because they're, like I said earlier, part of getting 100%. But things like this, where they're just kind of flavor text, while helpful, were, just kind of part of the story, I'm not gonna waste too much time with that. So you can rest assured that I am not going to be scanning every single thing like I am right now, because that would just be boring, and you don't need to see that. So anyway, that's a space pirate, and he didn't leave anything behind. You jerk! Yeah, so this is a space pirate ship, and we need to figure out what the heck happened here, because everyone we've come across has been dead or almost dead. Doesn't sound too promising, that's for sure. And whoa, get in there. Now right here, it says to step into a hologram to download the map. This is probably the best chance to do so you can just do it and forget about it for the whole game. You need to scan this map station. It's not a bad thing if you don't, because there are other map stations. But it's just better because this one you can scan it and then forget that you had to even scan it in the first place. So this is the map. It's essentially a hologram of the area, and it's actually pretty helpful when you get lost. And in this game, it's kind of easy to get lost. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes the map can be a little confusing. So, you know, no big deal if you get lost. I just use the map. That's what it's there for. So, anyway, I just want to say right now, okay, so that planet is important. I think it's this one that goes over it. Yeah. So that planet that we're orbiting right now is Talon 4. And it says crater radiation ratings normal. This is probably one of the last times we'll see Talon 4 like this. And for the longest time, I thought the whole planet looked like barren, kind of like, you know, the orangey weird that it looks. But you see, like, you can't really see it from here, but like right down there, it's starting to get like blue-green. That's actually the planet being green. Yes, like up there too. This is just the impact crater from when, well, I don't want to spoil it, but you know, things are bad on the planet, and I thought that the whole planet was like that, and I feel stupid now. I'm having issues with the morph ball today. So anyway, yes, we're gonna be on Talon 4. I really hope I didn't spoil too much, but you know, there's a crater, and I thought things were bad because they were... I didn't think that things were bad because of a reason. I thought they were bad all over the place. I need to get past here, and I walked right into that. And we can kind of see a pirate in the distance here, but this is what they've been doing. See that giant thing in there? Low life signs. Huh. Yeah, so they obviously have been doing something in here, which hasn't been good. And these space pirates are all half dead, and yeah. So now, right here, before we collect that, I need to scan it. So this is a small energy, quite obviously. You just walk into it. You recover health if you lost any. It's one of the pickups that Other M thought would be a great idea to remove, and was one of the reasons why I was kind of angry with... I shouldn't have picked that up. Kind of angry at Other M was because, you know, perfectly good thing that had been in the series forever, and they got rid of it. Now, I will say the lack of a scan visor, like the 100% scans in Other M, probably was a good thing. Don't get me wrong, I like scanning stuff and learning about the lore in-game. It's just... it gets a little obnoxious, especially when you can miss it like this. So this is one of the necessary scans to get 100%, and once we leave this area, we aren't coming back. So it's kind of frustrating when you could miss something as important as this forever, and it's at the very beginning of the game, so, you know, don't miss it. So anyway, this is one of the ones I will read out loud, by the way. So, Zebus has fallen. All ground personnel are presumed dead, either killed by the hunter clad in metal or in the subsequent destruction of the underground facilities. Our research frigates, Orphan, Syracuse, and Volperigum were in orbit at 0 hour and managed to retreat. Frigate Orphan is now docked at Vortex Outpost. Orphan's cargo appears to have a 100% survival rate. Metroids are healthy, but on restricted feeding schedules due to uncertain supply status. We are ready to begin research on the Metroids and other promising life forms. Security status remains at Code Blue, no signs of pursuit from the Hunter. So I'll be reading pretty much any of the lore. The creature scans I will not, because that's a little not redundant, but a little overkill. So I know that you all can read. I just feel like those are a little bit more important, therefore I will give them a little bit more screen time than just reading them and being done with it. Stop shooting me. Okay, so was it this guy? Yeah, right there. This guy's pretty much good, but an extra missile to the face will take him down quickly. Now this guy right here, he is half dead, right? I always have to point this particular guy out because I feel so bad for him. The acid burns have welded the joints of his exoskeleton together. Think about how horrible that is. I mean, you know, he's still moving around, which, you know, means he's kind of contradicting his scan data, but my god. Just think about that, where you're kind of just stuck in one position forever until you die. You can't move. Oh god, that's just so horrible. I mean, a lot of the dead pirates died in really gruesome ways, but I feel like that one was particularly bad, so I just, oh god. So yeah, I like pointing that out, even though it's sad. Also, I thought I saw something up there. I did! I didn't know you could see him from up here. Yeah, that guy kind of waits up there to ambush you. And I didn't know that you could see him from up here. Oh my god. Sorry, sucker! You didn't do the ambushing this time. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, now before I open this door, I have to say something. Why on earth would you design your security system around a metallic sphere when your sworn enemy can turn into a metallic sphere? Like, I don't understand that. It feels a little stupid. Like, what's wrong with these guys? I mean, come on. I mean, granted, yes, they're all dead, but... Anyway, right now, these guys, even though we are in clear view, they will not shoot us because we have not entered the room. So, we need to shoot this guy, kill it, and get the scan visor out and scan this one. Because this, even though it's not alive, is a creature. So, we just need to scan it and then kill it really quickly. And then the game is actually telling you something that I should have told you, which is when you have the charge beam, like charge shot, if you charge it up, any pickups that are in the area will be drawn to you. So it's really helpful because sometimes you can kill an enemy and the pickup will be like way up there and it's like, I can't reach. No, I want. But they thought of that. So you just do this and you get pickups. Now, this door looks a little ominous. If you've noticed, the music has stopped. And it seems like a fiery death in there. So I think I'm gonna back away. Yeah, no, I don't want to deal with that right now. So I'll deal with this door. And in here is a save station, which we have to scan as well. Because just in case you didn't know, a save station saves your game. Yeah, the save station also replenishes energy. It does not replenish missile supply like it did in Other M, but it at least replenishes your energy, which, you know, since we don't have concentration, hallelujah, the save stations are actually kind of important now. So, that is going to be it for this episode. I hope I wasn't too boring. Hopefully, because it's kind of hard because I have to remember to talk about a lot of things, but I don't want to overload you guys. So, if it's a little slow right now, that's why. I do apologize. Hopefully, when the series kind of gets started up a little more, it'll be more interesting to watch. So, as always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time when we go through that creepy door over there. I don't wanna... It's creepy!